So guys, welcome back to Stranded Deep. Now in the previous episode, I briefly mentioned that I don't know how the devs are going to end the game, and that got me thinking a little bit. Now, I did say to you guys that I was going to go off and collect a crap ton of clay so we could begin a build on an island base, which I did, but then I kind of had a change of heart, and I'll show you guys what I've been building when we get back to the mainland. Now this island is just one I've been gathering resources from, stuff like sticks, and I've just realised that there's a rock over here too, and I'm going to need some stone for what I build up. That rock is so derped. Look how weird that is. But this island's actually pretty good. It's got plenty of crabs, it's got plenty of coconuts too. Can I grab that one? I just threw my spear up just before I started the episode, and I literally threw it into the ocean, so I can't really get those coconuts down anymore. But we're going to head back because there's been a change in the experimental update that I want to tell you guys about, and it's one that I've been excited for a long time, which I think might set this game aside from any other survival game which kind of resembles Stranded Deep. Now, experimental update 0.31 was recently released, and they added weather events. Now, you guys have heard me say it a million times in these episodes that I love the ocean, I love the whole scenery of this game, but if they added something like really huge storms that you had to battle through, or, you know, weather conditions that really added an effect to you as the player trying to survive, I think that would set Stranded Deep to the side and away from the rest of the survival games. Now, I did see that it was added, although I haven't played it yet. So I think what I'm going to do, after we get what needs to be done in this episode, I'm going to jump on my laptop and take a look at Experimental 0.31. So if anyone is playing an Experimental, let me know in the comments of this video how good it is, whether it needs a little bit of work, or whether they're onto something with the weather events that they've just added. I'm super excited to see like different things that they could add to this game. I'm really hoping that they kind of go to the edge of extreme with like huge waves and stuff. I mean, I don't really know in terms of whereabouts in the world we are. I'm assuming it's somewhere in the Caribbean, but I don't know what kind of weather events they get over that side of the world, because obviously I'm not from there. But I really hope there's some like huge waves and things like that. They go a little bit overboard, but kind of keep the theme of Stranded Deep. Alright, let's basically crash the boat a little bit because I need to park it. And then I can show you all what I've been working on. Need to drop all this crap off too. This is going to be, oh, this glitch where I get stuck in the raft. I think why that happens is because I don't have a floor on this where I place the crates. But you can see I've been collecting like a crap ton of driftwood for what I've got planned today. So I need to set all this down. Where's the crab? Give me this back. Got a load of sticks, and this is what I've been working on. Now, you guys might not think that that's used a lot of clay. Trust me, guys, that has used so so much clay. In fact, I'd be able to show you all because I think I've still got some left in the crates when I did a second journey out. So let me place you right there. I'm going to put all of this down here too to kind of arrange off camera because you guys know how I am with having things neat. Place you down there. Holy crap, I actually got a lot of that. Now, I did try and play around with this too, which you'll see what this is for in a second, but I think we need to make some more of the bricks. So if I collect all of this... Wait, do I have anything in my inventory right now? Yeah, I do. I have a torch, which I'm going to throw there, so I can organize it in the crates. I think I'm going to change this up too. I think I'm going to separate, like put slots in for different things, or have it as sectors for different things. Because there's no point in me just naming one box for tools and then stacking them that way, because I use different tools for different things, and it's just easier to grab it that way. Wait, what am I doing? Jump inside of this. This is actually a pro tip as well. I mean, I say pro tip. This is a survival tip that I could tell you guys. Make sure you stack all of your coconuts in this, because sometimes when you load into the game, there's been a weird glitch in Stranded Deep for the longest time where things just shoot straight up into the air. You'll see it quite a lot with the boxes and the crates. So, bit of a tip. Throw your coconuts into this raft, because I never use this thing anyway. Alright, let's grab all of the clay that we can. Okay guys, so we're back. Now, I've just been trying to unload all of the clay that I had in the crates, and I actually didn't realize how much clay I'd collected. I'm going to have so many bricks to play with, which is actually good news, because I want some left over too, so I can play around with the design of what you guys are seeing behind me over there. Now, I know you don't know where it is yet, but you soon will. It's actually going nighttime. I really don't like nighttime in this game, because when I upload it as a video, it really butchers the quality, as does YouTube with pretty much any video game at nighttime. We've got so many bricks to play with. Look at this. I'm just making them for fun. Keep going, keep going. So it kind of paid off. The fact that I did go out and just take a little bit of time to collect the clay. Alright, that's as much as we can carry right now. So if I place these down here, please don't fire off into the ocean. One thing that I didn't show you guys was, on a previous build, I think it was in the experimental version, I made a load of these bricks and I just kept spamming Q. And you see how they kind of fly off like that? Loads of them went into the ocean and I lost like 4 bricks. Alright, how many have we got? This should be plenty for what I've got planned today. But as you guys can see, look, it's nighttime and you really can't see anything. I mean, I could use the torches, but I really just want to skip it to daytime. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep, wait till morning, and then we're going to begin construction on what that thing is over there. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so it's now a brand new day, and I just wanted to cover something really quick, because seeing as though I've used the hobo stove, I think this is a good time to say it. In the previous episode, a load of people had actually taught me something that I did not know was in the game. Now, from time to time, when I'm out just collecting resources, especially chopping down the palm trees, I'll just leave these to the side. And it's almost like they don't do anything. I just use them as kind of decoration around the base. But you can actually use the palm fronds to top up the fires with. And I'm sure I've seen that in the game, but I don't know how long ago it was. So rather than using the sticks, you can see I've got the palm fronds in my hand. Look, you can just top up the fires with that. Now, I'm assuming a load of people knew about that, but I actually didn't. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone who reminded me in the previous episode. Now I can make use of these stupid palm fronds, which I never use for anything else. So I'm just going to leave those there. But just in case there was someone out there that didn't know, I thought I'd spread the message a little bit. So thank you very much to everyone who told me. But now it's time to continue building this thing. So you can see how many bricks we got from that last supply. So I'm going to carry as many as I possibly can. Do I have these two? Yeah, I've got the crude and refined hammer to use. So I'm just going to collect as many of these as possible. Now, the reason I didn't finish this off camera, which you guys normally see me doing, is because I don't know if this is going to look good or bad, but like I said before, you guys know me. I like fitting things into a kind of storyline mode. I would really wish that I had more of this. It's just really difficult to find it. It's one of those materials that I always struggle to find. I mean, I always find the plank scraps, but I mean, in this save, I've hardly found any of them. Hopefully the updates come soon. Alright, so what we want to do is grab this. Now, this is the bit that's going to be tricky for me because I don't know how I want to work it. And I know you guys don't know what this is yet, so let me open this, go to brick foundation, place one there. How many is that between? So it's 3 by 3. This should work how I want it to. If I've got the maths right, this should work. Okay, that should be right. Another thing, the brick foundations really destroyed the tools in this. Like, this is a refined hammer, and I've blown through like 3 or 4 refined hammers just building this. It's a good job that I found them when I was out just traveling and collecting resources. Alright, this should be the last brick foundation that I want to use. The only reason I made more of it was because I want leftovers just in case I want to add anything to it. Alright, so let's see. So now we've got that. I think a few of you guys may recognize what I'm trying to make here. Alright, we need a hammer or a machete if we've got one of those. And I think I've got one refined hammer around this way. I don't even know if I've put the name of this in the title, so I've probably given you guys spoilers before I've actually shown you what it is I'm building. Alright, I'm just going to place a few of these down. And then grab this. And then we should be good. Now I need to break up the driftwood. The reason why I'm using the driftwood is because it's a lot lighter than the normal wood, the normal sticks. And I'm pretty sure at this point you guys know what I'm trying to build. I think if this looked good, I'm going to make something really cool looking on the beach. And I know I always say it, I always refer back to this film, but it's in Castaway. And as many references as I can pull from Castaway, the better, because I've got to say, it's one of my favourite movies of all time. Alright, let's break these open. Okay guys, so we're back, and I just had to test something because I didn't want to fail miserably in front of you guys, but I didn't think that this would actually slot into place. The good news is, it does. So let's continue building it. So now what I want is just a crap load. Oh, it doesn't fit. No! Wait, why don't you fit there? Okay, it does. Holy shit. I didn't think it was going to fit. Place that there. Place you there. It doesn't really matter which way they're facing. It's going to serve a purpose once it's built. And then place you there. Okay. Can you guys tell what this is supposed to be yet? The only thing I'm a little bit annoyed about is that I had to place it at a really weird angle because the first foundation, as soon as I started stacking them across, I was getting that red marker where you couldn't place it. And it needs to be pretty big. Now, if you guys can't really tell what this is, let's climb up the side of this and I'll show you guys a bigger picture. Get up. Don't fall and break your legs. You guys see this? Create like a makeshift helipad. I don't know if it's exactly the right amount of sides across. Wait, what's that? 1, 2? 1, 2. Yeah, it's just the perspective of it. So the theory of this being that as if there was a helicopter coming in to rescue us, or even a plane for that matter, if they were to see this, this could also stand for help. But at the same time, I think it'd be really cool if the devs added a helicopter for the end game and they came in and they landed on this and we could escape. I think that'd be so cool. I don't know, I just thought it was one thing that I wanted to add to this series. I thought it was one thing that I wanted to try. Now this does need some stairs because doing this all the time, that's not going to fly. So what do we make it out of? Do we make it out of the driftwood or do I use these sticks? Let's take a look. Would it look better with these around the side? Let me go across to walls. Go down to this. Wait, I really don't I just had enough of the drift. Wait, I've got more, don't I? Yeah, I've got more over there that I can use. What does this look like, though? If I put this around the edge? See, the only thing I'm thinking about is I don't know how big these rescue helicopters would be. And would this pose a problem for the propellers? I mean, it's already dangerously close to these trees and the shipwreck. I think we could get away with that. I'm pretty sure that helipads like this, they don't have anything that could act as an obstruction or could get caught with the propellers. Alright, we're not going to do that then. I think what we're going to do is use these sticks. We're going to go across 2 steps. And I need lashing. That's why I collected all those fibrous leaves. Frickin' seagulls. Do I have anything I can kill them with? I was practicing with the bow and arrow the other day. Why did I pick that up? Throw that back down. Let's grab all of this. I really hope in the future, like before they do get to end game, I really hope they add like really cool little features that you can add to the base. Oh, I've not even showed you guys this. I did change the base up too. I added like different compartments for the base because I didn't like how square it was. So I've added like balcony areas to different levels, and I'll take you on a quick tour, just like a kind of little side tour before we get finished with the helipad. I made this. It looks a little bit cooler inside rather than it just being square. We can kind of look out on the balcony too. So we got the helipad view. We got the front of the base view where I can see out into the ocean, keep an eye on the farms and stuff, which I have gotten used to how these work now. Once you pick the plant, as long as you keep it watered, it regrows again, which I didn't think that mechanic was in the game. I've got nothing this side, and that really does bug me still, but it's not too much of a problem. Words are hard sometimes, guys, especially when you're recording. But when we go to the top level, we've got this. The one problem in the game for me right now is the render is acting really weird. It's even doing it with the islands at some points. Like you can see, that's the makeshift dock that I made. But it's not rendering in. And at times, like you can see, it looks like it's sinking into the ocean. But when you get up close, everything's fine. But I did think adding these balconies would add just a little touch to something. Alright, the weather's setting, of course, as soon as I plan to go out after this episode. Of course it does, every time. But I want to get these stairs finished so we can just finish the finishing touches to this helipad. So grab the hammer, grab this. What do you want to go with? Just the normal wood steps? Which side should we place them? Like one there. Another one right next to it. And another one right there. So if we build these up, I don't know, would those side skirts add a little bit of something to this? Maybe it would. I just want to keep it as realistic as possible. So we've got these here, we've got this one. And this one. Okay, so we got the 3 stairs in now. Let's take a look at what that looks like. I don't know. I'm really happy with that. It's not too over the top. I mean, I've used what I've got in the area, which is what you would imagine you would use in a survival situation. I think the brick might be a little bit over the top. But, I mean, the weight of a helicopter, this is definitely going to support it. The most precarious position would be if the helicopter landed on the H. Because I don't think these driftwood foundations would hold up to the weight of it, but I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool and something a little bit different for the series too. And maybe if you guys have got any cool ideas that we can add to it. I'm still thinking, every single time I see the flat top, I'm still thinking about throwing these on. How do they look? If they look terrible, I'm going to destroy them, but can we add one? No, because that's obstructing the stairs. Like one there. Oh no, that's not. That's definitely going to interfere with the propellers. Let me get rid of that. I really want to just put something like a side skirt on it, and they need to fix this too. Again, guys, early access. This is what we get involved with. But what can we use for just making it look a little bit neater? I mean, I kind of like the scruffy look because we're in a survival situation. We're basically on an island, and we've just made... Wait, what do these look like? See, that looks a little bit high to me. Yeah, that's definitely way too high. See, these are going to hit the propellers. Again, another reason why I do most of this building off camera, guys. You don't have to suffer this pain. Alright, last try. I'm going to go with... See if there's any smaller ones on the sides. Anything even smaller? What about the corrugated? I don't think... No, the scrap won't look right. Alright, I'm going to leave it for now. If anyone's got any suggestions what we could do to make this thing look a little bit better, but I mean, we've got the base down, we've got the helicopter pad, so if we were to be rescued, it's here. Oh, wait. This is what we do. If there was any signs of, like, if we were just doing our day-to-day stuff, you know, trying to survive, making sure we got enough food and drink, if we were to hear the propellers in the distance, like over this way, we could grab the flare gun, really quickly run over to the helipad, as quick as we possibly could. This dude is so slow. If we were getting rescued, you'd be sprinting. And if it was coming from over this side, you'd fire it straight up into the air. Hopefully they'd see that. I mean, I'd have a few of these on here so I could fire them. And then rescue would come, land on here, and we could get away from this place. I'm not going to lie, though. If a helicopter did come, I've become pretty attached to this now. Like, we're doing pretty well. We're not struggling. I mean, certain things like tools and stuff are hard to come by because you keep having to go out and get them. But other than that, I think we're looking pretty good. So now that's all left for me to do is pretty much gather all of the clay that I possibly can and continue building around this island. It's going to look so good when it's done. It's just going to take a long time. I'm trying to fit everything in so I can slot it in the episode. It's going to be difficult, but I'm definitely going to keep doing it. So I think, guys, for now, I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you think of the helipad. I'm actually really happy with it. So if you enjoyed it, guys, drop a like below. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.